Hi, and welcome to Gwendolyn's Travel Stories. Today, we're going to look at our trip that we took to the Magic Kingdom. This was before we went to the Epcot Festival of the Arts. It was in January, and it was 80 degrees this day. And it was so funny because the next day was 60, and then the day we left, it was 40 degrees. Crazy Florida weather. But here we are entering the park, and I like this side of the castle. My sister actually pointed it out the last time we had gone, that it's a very pretty side of the castle, and not many people are over on this side, at least the last couple of times that we've gone. And I just think you can take some really nice pictures right here. Here's some more pictures. Probably going to play some music with this one too, because there's not really a lot to explain, because you kind of see that's about the picture or the castle. And our first lightning lane was at the mine train, so we hurried up over there, and then we just spent the first part of our day in Fantasyland. So that's Ariel's castle. The one before that was Belle's castle. And still Ariel's castle. We were walking in to ride the ride. And then these were the trees for the mine train that comes by. And then at the Harbor House, I just think this is so pretty. And it doesn't matter how hot it is. I always have to have a bowl of clam chowder here. I just think it tastes so good. So we didn't really get to eat that much here because we were saving our money for the festival at the Epcot for the art festival. But there is one thing that we had to get, and I just love it, and it's that I Lava You. It's the Dole Whip, and they were out of strawberry soda, or the Fanta, but they had orange instead, and we still took it, and it tasted good. I mean, I like strawberry better, but it was not bad with the orange, and it was very refreshing for a hot day. And it also comes with Pop Rocks on top. So how cool is that? Have that crackle pop as you're eating your ice cream, people watching. Next, we went over to the Haunted Mansion and rode that ride. That's always a favorite. And then after we did the Haunted Mansion, we waited in line to go on the Liberty Tree steamboat, or Liberty Square steamboat. And I thought this was cool. That was a little restaurant right there. I guess you could eat there if you went on Tom Sawyer's Island. And so here's the boat coming around. And as we were waiting, you could see the parade. So if you get there, I think we were waiting to get on the 1:30 boat. So as we were waiting, the boat was a little bit late, but we could see the parade go by. And it was a good viewing spot. So you might want to try to do that if you want to ride the boat. Next, it was time to finally board boat, and it's a river boat, and it blows steam. So I know I called it a steamboat before. And I really enjoyed this ride. We had never ridden it after all these years of going to Disney World. We never got a chance to ride this, and I'm glad that we finally decided to. It takes you all around Tom Sawyer's Island, and you get to see views of Thunder Mountain, other views of the Haunted Mansion. You can wave to the country bears as you're riding by. And it was really good. I did a separate video on the ride of the riverboat, and I was able to catch the Walt Disney World Railroad train go by, and it was whistling at the steamboat the same time that the steamboat was whistling back. So if you enjoy hearing those sounds, you might want to catch that video. And it has a lot of music. I'm not talking over it or anything, and it's a lot of green trees and water. But if you're interested in hearing it, a little something different, you can check that out. And as you can see, they have a lot of fake deer here. And but I really have seen live deer at Disney. Sometimes when, you're on the bus early and you're heading to the park, but I've never seen them in the Magic Kingdom. But I have seen them on the outskirts. And here is the swinging bridge on Tom Sawyer's Island. I think that's a lot of fun to go across that, and then you got like a lot of people on there and you're bouncing, and it gives a lot of people laughs. And then when we got off the boat, there was another parade going by, so we got to see Peter Pan. And I thought this dragon was pretty cool. I had never seen it before in the parade. It's kind of like a steampunk dragon, and it was walking through the parade blowing smoke. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then I fell in love with this popcorn bucket. It screamed hello to me. I like iridescent stuff, I like sparkles, and I like holograms, but this was so pretty with the iridescent color, I had to buy myself one. The next day I did get a Figment bucket, but that was for my daughter and her son. So here is Splash Mountain boarded up as they redo it. And this is Thunder Mountain. And then we're waiting to get on the train to go for a ride. I love riding the train, and I'm so glad that it's back in service. Now coming up, I was able to capture the train whistle, so and then keep on watching because we're going to go through a tunnel. I cut that part out because it's like, why do you want to see just black walls? But if you keep on watching, I was lucky enough to capture one of Tron's roller coasters going by as we came to the opening. There it goes. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I just hope I can fit on that ride. If not, I'll ride one of the back carts, but it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it'd be really cool to ride it at night. It looks so pretty. here we are at Space Mountain as we stroll on by. There's the Contemporary back there behind the hills. And then here I am again with pictures of the sky. I love it at this time of day in Orlando. I just think it looks so pretty.
We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Friends, I'm so delighted you joined us today. There's nothing I enjoy more than showing folks around this Magic Kingdom, especially those it's certified posted in these parts. Dreams really do come true. See, there was a time not so long ago that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be the conductor of this train.
And now we're walking past the Country Bear Jamboree. And I love the Country Bears, especially Big Al. I used to have a Big Al stuffed animal when I was younger. I got at Disney World when I was little. And he's just so cute. This is the Astro Orbiter in Tomorrowland. I just thought it looked kind of pretty with all those colors on there. And then this is on the People Mover going past Tron at night. And if you look closely, you can see the ride going. It's lit up blue. I just think it looks really cool. And then my sister captured these really great shots at night of the castle. It looks really pretty. And then they had a Mr. Toad in one of the stores on Main Street. And that's City Hall. And we are walking out to catch our bus to go back to the hotel. It was a fun day. And then we are getting ready to go to Epcot the next day. So I hope you enjoyed my travel story. I know it wasn't extravagant, but it gives you a nice little glimpse of the Magic Kingdom, and you have some sounds to reminisce about if you enjoy those sounds of the train. And so I just want to thank you again for watching my travel story, and don't forget to catch the next one. Have a good week. Bye.